Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Think Tank. This time, I wanted to speak to you guys and have a discussion about the idea of transformative growth. What what are your next steps? Where are you looking to move to from here? Obviously, 2020 has been a complete roller coaster, but I do not think, personally, my personal opinion is that it has been the worst year ever. I actually think there's been so many huge positives, groundbreaking change. We've all been shook up because not only have we lived through, the bushfires, COVID, Miss Rona, and everything else. But we've also had our personal journeys as well. I know that for me and for my family, we have had loads of life events that normally would have like rocked us to our core through the past 6 months, but we've had to like deal with these on top of COVID and on top of the uncertainty of the world. And now that we're starting to get this new normal, we're starting to breathe again and get some headspace. Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here, guys? I feel like if we just desperately cling to the past and what was, we are missing out on the biggest gift that we have been given. We all have a negativity bias. It's inbuilt within us. We're going to look for the danger in a situation, the worry, that negative aspect of whatever we find ourselves in. That is hardwired into us, and it's a part of survival. But we can overcome that, and if we just follow that down the stream, we're going to end up feeling really sad, really bad, and probably really anxious. But if we actually see this huge time of transition as a phenomenal gift and an opportunity to maybe follow your life the way that you wanted it to go, what are you going to do? Is it that you want to work on your mental health? You've realized that you are way more robust than you initially thought because, the worst has happened and you're thriving and you're getting through it. Or do you think, work is all up in the air and you're not sure what to do? So maybe this is when you look for that new job, you study again, you do more, you spend more time with your children, you spend way less time with your children. What are you going to do? Because there's a real possibility that we'll just get pushed along, and we'll be like in survival mode. So, right, this has happened. I need to do this with my job. I need to do this with my family. And we'll just end up 2 years down the line, kind of doing a newer version of what we were doing before. When, if we are tactical here, guys, we could actually sit, we can assess what our needs are, what has shown up over 2020 as the things that we love, the things that we care for, the things that are important to us. And are we doing enough of that stuff? Because that is the stuff that is going to make us mentally stronger, mentally better able to cope. How can we build that into our day-to-day? There are people that are just going to be desperately clawing back to where they were. What an opportunity missed, I feel like I've got clearer on what I want to do. And I'm not saying that because I've got a better idea that it is going to be an easy process. It isn't. There are still going to be hardships. There are still going to be things I'm going to have to sacrifice. Effort that has to be put in, learning new skills, dealing with the mental journey of that as well. When we try and change and make change, our brain's like, don't do that, you need to stay safe, and we get more anxious, we might get more depressed, and we have low mood. And these are kind of standard responses to when we kind of push outside of our comfort zones. So there is dealing with that on top of it, but it's going to be worth it, because otherwise I feel that I would have gone through life continuing on, just same old, same in, same out, doing what I think is expected of me, doing what society says that we do. And now I feel like, no, life is fleeting and life can very quickly be taken away, and we can either use that to fuel our fear or we can use it to fuel our passion. And I choose, because life is a choice, I choose to use it as fuel to do what I'm passionate about. And as the hardships come up, I am going to do my best to push through them. If you think of it like a vase, if a vase shattered, I don't know who actually came up with this, so sorry for stealing it. If a vase shatters and you glue it back together, then it's going to look the same, but it's going to have all of these fractures and it's not going to be the same, and it's going to be way weaker. But if you take all of those pieces from that shattered vase and you use them to build a mosaic, well, you've created something that is strong and repurposed and renewed. And I choose through COVID and through what 2020 has given me to make a new mosaic and to say, right, this is it. Get focused, get clear, do what makes me happy, not society, not the external, external world around me, but what makes me happy and what hits my values. And I think all of us should see this time as a huge gift and be like, right, I'm up against it now, or I'm loving life now. Let's get practical. Let's get strategic. Let's write stuff down and begin to actually have a life and a future of design, not of necessity. So that's my think tank, guys. What do you feel life is like now? Have you thought about your future, what you're going to do? Are you going to implement change? Are you scared of making change? Do you desperately want what was? Let me know. Get in touch, guys. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. Get in touch, DM me. I really want to know what everybody is thinking at the minute. But take care, guys.